Welcome to another episode of a Spooky Monday with me. And today we are going to talk about a very scary story. So now I want you all to close your eyes and just relax. Let's just get started now. The room they never rented. When the Harrington Hotel changed ownership, the new manager, Clara Dawson, inherited hundreds of keys, some shiny, some rusted, some with the tags so faded you could barely read the numbers. She catalogued each one carefully until she reached a brass key with a blackened tag that simply read, Room 313, do not rent. Clara frowned. The hotel had only 312 rooms. She assumed it was a mistake, tossed it aside, and got back to work. But all night, as she walked the echoing halls, she kept glancing at the key. Its metal, cold and strangely heavy, as if it didn't want to be ignored. The first night, around 2:30 a.m., Clara finished checking the security monitors. She stretched, ready to head home, when she noticed a new feed blinking in the corner of the screen. Camera 313 active. There was no camera 313, no room 313, yet the feed flickered with a grainy black and white image of a long, dim hallway she didn't recognize. At the end of that hallway stood a door, the number on it, 313. As Clara leaned in, trying to make sense of it, the door on the screen slowly opened, just a crack. She held her breath, but nothing came out. After a few seconds, the door closed again, softly, as if it knew she was watching. The feed vanished. Clara went home uneasy, telling herself it was a glitch. The second night, she stayed late again, trying to settle into her new job. At exactly 2:30 a.m., the mysterious feed blinked back on. Camera 313 active. This time, the door to room 313 was wide open. Clara's pulse quickened. At first, the hallway looked empty, then almost too faint to notice, a shadow stretched across the floor. Long, thin, and moving in slow, sickening pulses, like it was searching. A whisper broke through the static. Not supposed to be here. Clara stumbled back, knocking over a stack of papers. When she looked again, the feed was gone. She couldn't sleep that night. On the third night, Clara arrived early and checked every floor of the hotel herself. No hidden hallway, no secret room, no door numbered 313, but the building felt wrong. Colder than before, almost watchful. At 2:30 a.m., the feed activated again. This time, the camera wasn't showing the hallway. It was showing her office. Clara scrape it against something wooden or a door. The hand slid towards the key. Then a voice rasped through the speakers. Why did you bring it back? Clara bolted from the office. She didn't return until morning, and the moment she unlocked the door, she saw the key wasn't on the desk anymore. It lay on her chair. Clara's instincts screamed at her to quit, but she needed the job and logic was stubborn. Human logic told her none of this could be real. Still, she refused to work past midnight. At 11:58 p.m., she shut down the security system and headed for the elevator. The hallway lights flickered, the temperature plummeted. The elevator doors slid open. Inside, hanging from a hook on the back wall, was a metal tag. 313. Clara stepped back, heart thundering. The elevator doors tried to close, but something stopped them. Something she couldn't see, but could feel, like cold fingers gripping the edges. A whisper drifted out. Come, see the room you unlocked. Clara turned and ran. She didn't stop until she was outside, gasping in the cold night air. She quit the next morning. The new manager replaced her gladly. He found her office tidy and empty, except for a single brass key on the desk. Its tag read, Room 313, check-in confirmed. That night at 2:30 a.m., the new manager noticed a fresh feed blinking on the monitor. Camera 313 active. At the end of a long hallway he'd never seen, a door slowly opened. Inside, something waited.